inside knowledge for your home teams. Sports 1280, New Orleans.
Saints wrapping up OTAs week 2. They got another week of OTA sessions next week. One will be open to the media, and then June 12th through the 14th, the Saints will have minicamp where we assume Mark Ingram will be attending, since that is mandatory. If he does not attend, he will be fined. So that will be the drama leading up.
Some
to that
very
week.
intriguing comments on my recap yesterday.
Because you guys chatted about
We did.
Marky Poo.
Yeah, I defended Mark.
Yes, we did. Yes, you did. And that was really the crux of the post the recap yesterday, was the idea of, using Jeff's argument that really, if you look at some of the injuries that have gone down, specifically I think there have been injuries in Pittsburgh and Philadelphia and a few other places, San Diego.
Hunter Henry.
Yeah, there's really no reason to. So, some of the comments are, I don't get that all the hates towards Mark Ingram. I get that he didn't have much production his first 2 years, but
that's
he was
just because
injured.
people just in general don't. They have this bias against him, and it stems all the way back. And even his teammates say because he's an Alabama guy.
It's crazy.
Seriously.
And one says, "You want a new contract? You show up and prove you deserve a new contract." So
you don't prove you deserve a new contract when you're going through helmets and shirts and shorts in May. That is not how you prove you deserve a new contract.
He's proven he deserves a contract.
How you do that? You do the last 2 seasons he's had.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you, Jeff.
Yeah, who cares?
I don't blame him at all.
He's going to be at minicamp.
Yes,
it's voluntary.
I don't blame him at all. I just don't. And I think we were talking, maybe a couple of media folks, we're wondering who might be the next person that does this. Will it be Mike Thomas next year because he's going into the final year of his deal? I wouldn't blame him then either.
I wouldn't. Here's my crux with why you always should defend the players when they want to get paid. Mike Thomas has outperformed his contract. He's on a rookie deal immeasurably, just like Russell Wilson did during his years in Seattle, just like Marshawn Lattimore is going to do for a number of years. Now, are the Saints rushing out to give Marshawn Lattimore and Michael Thomas a deal commensurate with what they produce? Heck no.
No chance.
But as soon as a player in a multi-year deal starts underperforming on the contract he has, he's out the door, or he's asked to take a pay cut. It's a one-way street for the players because the teams have all the leverage and all the power. And so when players get a chance to gain leverage and leverage a team for as much money as they can, they have to do it. And they have to get paid while they can. As Randy Mueller said, I've repeated a million times, this isn't a civil service job. They have a limited lifespan on their career, and they've got to get paid while they can.
We've talked about this so many times. I never fault an NFL player for trying to maximize his value. I will never fault him for that, ever. I encourage it. I hope they do it. The hometown discount, get out of here. Because, like you said, what's the average career lifespan for an NFL player? 3.3 years, something like that. Yeah. And that's average. That means 50%, if you're doing the average, 50% don't last that long. So you got to get yours when you can get it. I never fault the player ever.
Especially playing running back. I mean, that's a collision position. Mark's already had a number of injuries early in his career. He's healthy now, taking care of his body better, learning to be a better pro. He needs to maximize and cash in while he can. And there's no reason for him to be out there right now. He knows the offense. Everybody knows Mark Ingram's a leader on this team. I don't fault him at all. I'm with you, Larry.
And it does have, though, the effect where we are seeing some running backs get some elevated play. Look, we know Alvin Kamara is number one. I mean, he could stand on the sideline. That's just like Cam Jordan, the last 2 OTAs that the media were able to see. He didn't go through team drills. They don't need to see him. Stand on the sideline. Don't do anything. We need you at week 1 to play, not OTA May. So you're seeing, though, the number 2 back that I saw yesterday, of course, this is going to be a fluid situation. Jonathan Williams was the number 2 back. It kind of surprised me a little bit because he was only on the team half the year last year. Trey Edmonds was on the team the entire year, and he was kind of the number 3 back. You saw Boston Scott kind of sprinkling in there as well. So it looks like they're going to give Jonathan Williams, who was on the team for 8 games of the regular season last year. I don't think he was active in any of them. So he was basically just around if someone got hurt, and the Saints were very fortunate that Kamara got the concussion, but no one missed major time at all. And that's a rarity. But, yeah, so you saw some of that as far as at running back. And no Daniel Lasco. He did not practice yesterday. He didn't even make the 53-man last year. He came on off the practice squad later on.
He's in trouble.
Time might be. Yeah, he was one of the. Remember, I did a post, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, 7 veteran players who might be in jeopardy.
Yes.
He was on my list. Kobe Fleener was on my list. Who else is on my list?
You
Brandon
don't want to be
Coleman,
on that list.
Haoli Kekaha. They've been playing him at Sam linebacker. He was with the ones yesterday at Sam linebacker. It's almost like they're trying to find somewhere to play him because they like him as a person. They know he works hard. But if you don't have a spot for him, what do you do?
Yeah, I think he's in trouble. When they start moving you around like that, they're just trying to find something you can do, and that's not what he does. He doesn't cover. I know he's not a linebacker by trade. And I have this question, and I'm going to ask this to Sean Payton next week. I can't remember in all the years I've covered the Saints, them returning their entire coaching staff and basically their entire starting lineup. I mean, Kenny Vaccaro, I guess, was a starter who's not back. Otherwise, I mean, because Zach Strief went down early, you basically have the entire starting offensive line back. I don't think I've ever seen a team anywhere retain all their starters and all their coaches. I mean, that's really, really rare.
The only new starters I can see as of right now,
Kurt Coleman.
He might not even necessarily start. He didn't practice yesterday, so Von Bell was out there. So you're going to see 3 safety looks. Demario Davis will be the one new starter I could see on the defensive line. Well, it depends on Okafor's health and the development of Davenport. So it might be a new starter there. Offensively, tight end. That's it. Ben Watson. He's going to be your new starter, and that's it.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
It is rare. Yes.
The retention there, and what kind of challenge does that bring? Is there a chance at complacency because everybody's back, everybody kind of was starting, easy to rest on your laurels? Now, I know that's something I'm sure it's on the front of everybody's minds on the coaching staff. Do not let anybody let up because this league's too competitive.
Yeah, and you're also going to be getting a starter back. Alex Anzalone talked with media yesterday. A lot of reporters were asking him about his shoulder injury, and Josh Katzenstein kind of waited him out and kind of got the scoop behind it that his shoulder, it's the 3rd time his shoulder has been separated.
Yes.
This time, though, they feel that they properly healed it. They did a different procedure on it and to shore it up. And Alex, look, he's been out there weak side linebacker in team drills. He's been the guy, especially in nickel. Like they put him out there, and I assume he's going to be starting it. So he's coming back, and you got all these other pieces at linebacker. And I've written a column about this that they seem like they've got a lot of depth there. You got 5-6 guys, and they can all play different positions. You're in good shape at linebacker, and typically you're only going to play 2.
Just don't want to have shoulder injuries when you're a linebacker. That's not good. Chronic injury to your shoulder.
Right.
Tough position to have that.
Right. So it sounds like that they've got it healed now. If he gets hurt, we'll
see. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's something we're going to watch. So, all right, let's take our final break right here on our Friday edition. I'll go through some other tidbits I had from OTAs yesterday.
I got a quiz for you.
And our quiz. I'm going to forget the quiz. Bring it up because I already forgot about it. You got to bring it up. Okay. Quiz time from Jeff, where we're all going to get F. We're all getting an app like Adrian Peterson. Sports 1280, NOLA.com, the iHeartRadio app. Duncan Olden.
A bottle of Jim Beam and she lies to you.